So these two newcomers, these two new rookies here in PWA are going to have to face Magnus and one of his henchmen. But here's the thing that the opponents don't ever realize is they may be in the ring with one of the henchmen, but there's always a second henchman or a third henchman lurking around somewhere in the crowd. I can tell you right now, I can see two henchmen. I don't see a third one. I see two henchmen. One of them's in the ring as the partner of Magnus tonight, but here's the problem. There's still a second henchman. As the analyst comes back to the broadcast booth here, there's one henchman on the outside, so you can always count the way Magnus and his henchmen work. You'll always see what they call the Bella rule in wrestling. Henchmen switch out, and I hope that the referee catches that tonight and we get a fair matchup.
These henchmen, they've been around for about a year and a half, and throughout that year and a half, they haven't really been much of help for Magnus, but maybe tonight could be a turning point. Magnus, I think, for the second time now, going to have a henchman in the ring with him and one on the outside watching over the match. Right,
I was telling the crowd here, though, there's always three henchmen, so there's one missing. I don't know if that's going to come into play tonight or if he just literally isn't here.
There is usually three henchmen because, like, last month in the Brawltoberfest match, off that ripcord knee, beautiful.
Man.
Last month in that Brawltoberfest match, we saw three henchmen entries into that match.
Right, exactly. That's why I was alluding to the fact there's three of them, but there's only two here now.
And now take a look.
Throws him off into the corner.
Off by Braden McBride and a nice drop kick in the corner.
There's a tag
to Reilly MaGuire. A couple of newer faces to PWA as well.
I wish they, you know what? Just take the mask off. Just tear the mask off. Let's see who it is.
That's my question. Who are these henchmen that always follow Magnus around?
What is Reilly MaGuire thinking?
Does he find a couple of ring crew guys or rookies and just force them to put masks on? Here comes Reilly MaGuire out to the outside, by the way.
Reilly MaGuire is not thinking straight. He went after Magnus.
And now...
Oh!
Moved out of the way from that moonsault. And
Magnus kisses the pole. Now all the guys on the outside, but wait a minute. The other henchman, Magnus not only kissed the pole,
wow, caught him right on the side of the temple.
That's three in a row. That's three times he's tagged that pole, analyst. Just the one time is enough, but this is Magnus. It took three times and put Magnus down on the mat. Reilly MaGuire rolls him back in.
And he's somehow still conscious here.
Yeah, there's a tag.
Braden McBride now, hook of the outside leg.
Wow. Goes right into the cover.
And now, Braden McBride, snapmare to Magnus.
You got McGuire on the outside fighting one of the henchmen.
Reilly MaGuire.
Wait a minute.
I do believe that is the henchman.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Reilly MaGuire's down on the ground. Both henchmen are over there. And then you've got McBride in there getting the tar knocked out of him by Magnus.
That's right. Now McBride is down and out. The Legion of Magnus are completely on top in this match.
It's the first time I've seen them in a cohesive unit right now.
And they were kind of cornering me in the ring. I was kind of scared for my own safety.
You'd been all right. I'd come and helped you.
Well, thank you, sir. Anyway, now Reilly MaGuire starting to... Braden McBride is lifted way up there. And Reilly MaGuire...
There's a cover. 1, 2.
Only a 2.
Only a 2 count. And Magnus gives that stare like he always does, that referee. And if I was him, I would probably just do what Magnus wants and leave.
Yeah, just back off. And now Magnus, a nice grasp on the face and chin area as the henchman and Reilly MaGuire both get back to their respective corners. And now you see Braden McBride trying to fight back.
He's trying to fight back, but you can see McGuire over there trying to get the crowd into it, get the crowd going so we can get McBride back on his feet. Try to take out Magnus. He's getting him off. There's another one to the gut. There's a third one to the gut. Throws himself off, comes in, and Magnus just kills him.
Clothesline.
Magnus just kills him.
And now McBride sat up on the mat here as Magnus kind of toying with Reilly MaGuire.
He drags him by his throat like he was just a stuffed animal.
That's right. Now take a look. McBride caught a fist to the ribs.
You know, they're finding that spot. They're working it out. They're working on his back. They're working on his ribs. You know, you could bruise a rib, break a rib. You could puncture a lung. Nice standing suplex right over there.
Beautiful vertical suplex there. Now
1, 2.
Very nonchalant in the cover.
We almost saw a henchman get a pin count.
That would have been record breaking. Hell would have definitely frozen over, even though it already feels like it as cold as it is outside.
Now you got the henchman over here telling him to pay attention to McGuire. As I said earlier, the second henchman, you got to watch out. He's on the outside, gotten involved.
That's right. Now take a look. Braden McBride caught in that front face lock.
Wait a minute. Magnus is asking for the tag.
Magnus looking for the tag. There it is.
The henchman's holding him in. Then right back to those ribs they go. I mean, surely the guy that small with a guy as big as Magnus pounding on the rib cage, they've got to be bruised. They've got to be cracking. And a big, big, big body slam. Wait a minute.
Magnus with a huge leg drop.
There's a cover, but he didn't hook the leg.
Just a very nonchalant cover. He's taking this he's not taking this serious enough. And now Magnus gonna grab Braden McBride by the hair, picking him up.
Wait a minute. Oh! Big jawbreaker. Takes a nope.
Going for the tag. Magnus stops him.
Even a jawbreaker couldn't put Magnus down. Oh, he goes underneath.
Rides under and there's the tag to Reilly.
Here comes McGuire. There's a big clothesline. There goes henchman whatever number. The other henchman checking on Magnus. Wait a minute.
Trying to recuperate.
Oh!
Suicida. Braden McBride almost got his feet caught in the rope.
Yeah, he sure did. Everybody's down, though. No security to protect anybody here. All right, so McBride's got Magnus up. Here comes McGuire. Oh!
There's the right hand.
Wait a minute.
Braden McBride to the side.
McGuire's backing over.
In trouble.
Backing over. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell is he doing?
This isn't a good situation for any of these men. And wow, huge moonsault off the top rope.
Great big huge moonsault off the top rope. As you see, the dude in the gray sweater never moved. He just sat there through the whole thing.
This man, he doesn't care if he gets involved. He's just there to watch a show.
There you go. Destroy those minions. Get him out. There you go. Throw the minion back in. Magnus is down. McBride throws henchman 1, 2, 5. I don't know what he is back in the ring. Now they got a 2-on-1 here. McGuire and McBride. Wait a minute. He's got him hooked in. What's he doing here? Oh. No.
They're looking for huge DDT.
Wait a minute, here comes the other henchman. There's a hook in the leg. 1, 2, and Magnus barely.
Just barely with the boot.
Oh, there goes McBride, a huge forearm. Here's the problem, they've ticked off Magnus.
Magnus is in trouble looking for the claw, into the claw slam.
Oh my God. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. There it is, folks. The Legion of Magnus once again gets the win here in PWA. Now, the henchman, from what I could see the whole time I was watching the henchman, I didn't see no switching around or anything else. It looked like to me the one henchman was in the match.